What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's IPV here, kids. IRL here. And what I want to talk about today is the current ongoing event, Trade Route. So this is an important event to really take advantage of. It comes, pretty much around the mid game, probably about 3 weeks into your 2 to 3 weeks into your server time for reference. I kind of want to break it down why this event specifically is so important, and this is pretty much the entry point to a lot of mid-game gear, essentially. So, now, the importance of this is to essentially, like I said, get those mid-game gear. It's also to get a few other things, but really what you want to take advantage of is armor that allows you to finally start utilizing some of these legendary troop counts or legendary stuff, or legendary troops. So, essentially right here, a lot like the infantry battering ram, you need to have the armor to utilize it. Same thing with the Winged Hussars, same thing with the war elephants. So, the two sets that become unlocked is the Winged Hussars. These are essentially a lot more tanky, and if you wanted to do like a tanky taunt team that was a draw team, this is a very good team. This is a very good PvP set. It has 50% increased movement speed. You basically cannot be kited with this armor, and you can make it out of a lot of situations out there on the battlefield. This is a very good PvP set. And the same thing applies really to the war elephants as well. If you're attacking units inside of strongholds, your damage is increased by 30%. Now, the enemy troops' death rate is reduced by 15, which is basically the kill. Function. Looks like I just got that, actually. But this event allows you to finally start unlocking this armor and allows you to finally start utilizing this. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why do I even bother with getting this armor, right? What's the point of even getting this armor whenever I'm already tier 3? For reference. What's the point? The point is whenever it's not maybe for this season, it's for the future seasons, because this armor will stay there with you throughout your seasons, right? You want to go ahead and grind for it in season 1 and unlock it for future seasons. So whenever you hit tier 2 in season 2, you'll be able to utilize this armor finally. You're not going to maybe be using it so much right now at tier 3, but you will in future seasons whenever you can finally start utilizing it, and then you'll have a bump up whenever you go to open field PvP and you start facing other guilds. So that's the main reason why this event is so important out of any of them that have come out so far. Now, how do you make it up through this, essentially? How do you make it through all of these and start picking up these things? What you want to get is Chinaware. Now, there's several different ways to get it, and a lot of them you do it naturally through playing. The first one the two big ones that you're pretty much going to get it through is your daily Relic Guardians and your daily World Resource Points, which you saw pop up just now. You can essentially you can clear all those out. You get 3 a day. You can claim them. What I did was going into this event, I saved up a bunch. So I've been able to, I saved up pretty much to 10 on both Relic and this, preparing for the event. That way, whenever the event came, I got a whole bunch of things. Instead of being behind, right, I was able to use all 10 during the event and get a lot more rewards. So if you know this event is coming up, hold on to your war orders, and same thing with your resource gathering coins. So definitely save them up for then if you can, and you can get a lot more usage out of them and get a lot more rewards. So those are the two biggest ones. Strongholds. So, and if you click on it, it'll tell you what you need to do. You can basically, if you were to go over here to, let's just say this level 20 right here, and if you just went right here and started attacking this stronghold, this right here would then grant you the bonus of whatever that amount was. What was it? That would be 10. Now I'll kind of go into how you kind of get each one, or not each one, but what each one rewards you with, essentially. So 8 to 10 for every Black Crow outpost. Basically, your guild's just going to activate these. Just make sure you're contributing to them, as many of them as you can. For reference, let's just go let's just go over here to this one. Kind of bugging out there a little bit. Just go over here, or we can just go over here to the Alliance, go over here to Battle, and then you can just click on here, join this, and let me send him over here. I'll get that one. So I can just go over there, join that, rally to that, pick that one up. So that's kind of that one. Black crop supply wagon is harder to get and not really. It's something that you can definitely do. Like, you're not restricted in how many times you can do this. That's what's good about this one. But so long as you're like in constant PvP, it's gonna be hard to get your hands on supply wagon. I really wouldn't be too hurt over this one. It's only 4. It's not too many. Participating in the Ring of Glory, that is 10. So that means you can get possibly up to 40 a day, right? So this is a very good one. Just clean it out. If you lose, regardless, it doesn't matter. Don't get too hurt over this. You know, that kind of thing. So make sure you're cleaning that up every time. Black Crow Mercenaries. This one you could definitely take advantage of every day, Monday to Saturday, twice each day at 12 o'clock and 1800. You know, like the event ends tomorrow for me, so on Sunday this really isn't going to be useful for me. I'm not even going to be able to clear this much out. That's the event that pops up where you have like a break time in between, right? And you're able to send troops in, and you're able to get kills and do you basically get the Black Crow chest, which is, you know, it's like 20, 50, and 100, and then every 100 you get them. Make sure to stick around for that and just start clearing them out. You get a whole bunch of guildware through that. So, that's kind of breaking down what each one gives. You know, be clearing out your Relic Guardians and World Resource Points. You can pretty much just send all 3 of your troops and capture strongholds, and you can really start knocking out the stronghold one. That's 30 to 40 every 2 hours. If you're the only person capturing the stronghold, for instance, you'll get it every 2 hours. So even if your guild's not participating in it, for instance, you just want to be taking advantage of it anyway. So that's kind of how you do that one. Definitely be contributing to the Black Crow Outpost. Those can be done like every 10 minutes, and you can really do a lot of those. So for instance, we have a couple. Let's just, so basically what I did was I activated that, for instance. Now, where you're going to buy stuff, you get these resource tokens, right, that the game gives you. I got 156 right here. Whenever I go over here to this, let's claim it, right? So let's claim this. So y'all saw that I had 156. So let's go over here. Let's claim this, and let's claim this. So we can go over here to the trade route. We got a couple, as y'all can see, we got that. Got this. Let's go over here, and I can get it. What am I missing? So let's go over here. Let's make sure I get the thing that I need. Legendary. So let's go over here. Let's get over Hussar. I need the chest plate. So let's go over here. Let's get the chest plate, and you know, just for reference, I have anyone idle. So basically, you go over here, choose arms, tier 2. So what's basically going to happen after this is it's going to open up Winged Hussars right here. So let's go over here. Let's grab the chest plate. Now let's go into gallery, legendary, equip this. Let's get him slapped up with this. Bada bing, bada boom. Activate. Now we have the Winged Hussars. So let's go over here. Let's go to him, choose arms. Winged Hussars, baby, just like that. So now I can ride around the battlefield, you know, pull these suckers out. You know, this is going to be useful. Maybe not so much right now, right? If I was using tier 3 units against this, I would wax the floor with this. But the important thing is, it does take, if you actually look right here, right, it's 1760. So if I were to swap over here, it's the same amount. So, it's going to be very useful later on into the game. Very good stuff, though. You know, if I'm using tier 3 troops right here, for instance, you know, infantry, whoops. So let's just maxing these guys out real quick. So that's really how you get those things. That's how you, that is how you basically do the event. Definitely take advantage of it. This is probably the best one that's come out yet, and you finally start to unlock some of these great, tier 2, tier 3. And you need to do it, even if you get a full set like this, right? Even if you get a full set, you still need to be getting as many of them as you can, because what you do basically, now that you have the armor piece, right, you now have to craft the legendary tier 2, tier 3 of that set. So if you go over here, you click craft, I now need to start crafting the next pieces of it. So I need 4 pieces of tier 2 Winged Hussar armor. Doesn't matter what it is. And this is also how you do this, for instance, how you do this. You know, if I get one more, then I craft that up. So regardless, you want to keep contributing to this and keep upgrading it as much as possible. So even if you get the tier 2, definitely keep pushing, get as much as you can out of this event. This is one to really take advantage of. So that's kind of my quick little guide, tips and tricks on how to take advantage of the trade route event that goes on. This is one of the biggest ones. Definitely take advantage of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.